Into the Danny, February 9th, 2026, and today we are taking a journey into the magical kingdom. Like, subscribe, and let's roll. Okay, we're back in the kingdom of the Magic Kingdom, and today, starting a new series here in Into the Danny, I've decided to call it Ride Versus. And on the first inaugural episode of Ride Versus, we are going to be creating a competition between Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean. When we do Ride Versus, we are going to be comparing one attraction to another. We are going to obviously ride the attraction, assess a score, and see who wins. We're going to be grading, or rather rating, 3 things per attraction. It's going to be ride queue, ride experience, and nostalgia. We're going to be assessing a score of 1 to 5 for each, and then at the end, like I said, we'll see who has the higher score and we'll pick a winner. Comes the monorail in honor of Adam the Woo. Smooth, smooth. All right, here we go. Ah. Still got the sore ankle. You know, you're having a bad day, but there's always that right there. Wow. Definitely will hang this up at my place. Okay, we're walking into the Magic Kingdom, and like I said, ride queue, the actual ride experience, and nostalgia. Those are going to be our three grading metrics for Ride Versus. And again, we're doing Pirates of the Caribbean and Haunted Mansion. View never gets old. Good old Main Street. Cheer competitions are still in town. I believe today is the last day. So, weather's perfect today. Low 70s. Park doesn't seem that busy, but making our way over to, we're gonna do Pirates first and then get over to Haunted Mansion. After we finish with, you know, the Ride Versus, we'll stop here at the Emporium, check it out. We'll maybe pop into the confectionery, check out some of the new treats for the new year. Okay, here we are at the first ride, Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's go on in and check it out. Well, went up to Pirates, and of course it's down for technical repairs. Nothing new. When it comes time to pay my annual pass, it's never down for technical repairs. What's incredible is if you look at my videos, I haven't been to Magic Kingdom in about a month. And of course, 4 or 5 o'clock on a Monday, it's not busy, it's not a normal day. 4 or 5 o'clock, and of course, one of the premier rides, one of the most popular rides, is down for technical difficulties. I mean, again, how do you expect guests not to be frustrated about this? So, you know, again, thankfully, I'm not one of the regular guests where they're here only for a few days or they come once a year. I can imagine how they react, but again, ridiculous. Okay, so we're gonna make our way over to Haunted Mansion, try to ride that one first, but who knows, it'll probably be down for a paint job or something, we'll see. All right, we're getting to Haunted Mansion now. Lots of construction going on for Cars Land and whatnot. This person randomly waving for some reason. All right. Oh wow, look at that. That should be called construction land. All right, here we go. Let's keep the spirit. I need to read this right now. Tomorrow will be better for as long as America keeps alive the ideals of freedom and a better life. Absolutely. All right, just got in the line for Haunted Mansion, about 45 minutes. Not too bad. I'm gonna sit here and we'll wait to get on. All right, been in line about 20 minutes now. There's the front of Haunted Mansion. You got some constructive scrim in front of it to protect, I guess, from the dust from all the construction this way. But, yep, line's moving along. Okay, making our way into Haunted Mansion. Of course, we got the iconic horse and carriage here. Very cool. Okay, we're getting almost to the right entrance. Little by little. It's open for visitation. Wow, that's pretty cool. Wow, look at that. Cousin Maud, the twins, Uncle Jacob, Aunt Florence, Bertile. Super cool. In memory of Grandpa Murray. Oh, look at that. Look at that headstone. He's gone from this world of trouble and strife, but a touch of your hand brings his music to life. If you are to go on Haunted Mansion, obviously I recommend to always go on at night. The lighting, 5 out of 5. It's just enough light where you can see things, but it's dark enough where you're really immersed. Speak with the nearly departed. I guess nobody's working today. Okay, going into the ride, guys. Just beyond those doors. We are going into the ride, guys. Here's some more of the theming. Pretty cool. Again, nothing like old school Disney theming. One of the best rides in the park.
Frightening sounds echo.
This ride just has a feel and a smell like none other. Wow. Sorry. Here we go. Into the expanding room. There's another look.
Almost as though you sense that
There goes the expanding room.
Is this haunted room surely?
Okay, here we go. We're gonna be boarding the attraction now. All right. One of the best queues you will see in Disney World, without a doubt. All right, here we have the ride vehicles going on in. Okay, here we go. Oh, the bar hit me. All right, we're on the ride. 45 minutes exactly. Good job, Disney.
Sensitive to bright lights.
Playful spooks have interrupted our tour. Please remain seated in your...
The ride seats are called dune buggies. If I was stuck on this ride at night and the park was empty, I would be absolutely terrified.
And marble busts of the greatest ghost writers the literary world. Hot and cold, running
Hallway reminds me of The Shining.
Let there be music from regions beyond.
The floating head.
We have been unavoidably detained by pranky spirits. Kindly remain seated in your doom.
Oh, there's a ghost next to me. There he is. Oh, oh, oh! All right, time to exit the ride. My ankle's bad, but we'll get off. Got my phone on me. Here we go. Oh, my ankle. Oh, Lord. All right. This is the exit to the ride. Very immersive. All right, here's more exterior theming when you exit the ride. Say hi. All right. And then you make your way out through here. Okay, now we're gonna check out the Haunted Mansion gift store, Memento Mori. Let's see what they got in there. Up we go. All right, here's a nice wide shot of the gift store. There you go. It's a real cool shirt right here. Gonna run you about $75. Some Haunted Mansion ears. Very cool. Really like this mug right here. That's gonna run you 40 bucks. Here's another cool mug. Tumbler, I guess you would call it. And it's gonna cost you about 28 bucks with tax. If you don't know, Florida tax is 7%, but this is a really cool mug. Here are some of the ornaments you can pick up in Memento Mori. I like them all. You got the Haunted Mansion right there. Don't like that one. Looks like a Hobby Lobby ornament. That one's pretty cool, the clock. Those down there are pretty cool with the ghosts. I love this one. Come Christmas time, I'm gonna buy this right here for sure. I collect ornaments, guys, for my Christmas tree. So I got a bunch of Disney ornaments, but I really like this one. Okay, we're making our way back to Pirates of the Caribbean. Hopefully it's not down for technical rehabilitations, but either way, let's see if it's open. Okay, we're getting near Pirates of the Caribbean. Hopefully it's not down for technical retaliations. We'll see. All right, guys, unfortunately the ride is still down. You know, pretty frustrating, but okay, so Pirates is down. So it's gonna be a little tough to do a Haunted Mansion and Pirates comparison when one of the rides is down. What I'm gonna do is tomorrow, I got a quick way of popping into Magic Kingdom. I will see tomorrow before I go in the park whether or not the ride is operating. If there's a wait time, that means it's operating. Again, I can't imagine if you're a guest and you pay for this, and arguably the most iconic ride in the park besides Haunted Mansion has been down for at least 2.5 hours I've been in the park. So guys, I will see you in 24 hours. One last thing. I'm gonna grade the rides and give you the review of the queue, in-ride, and the nostalgic score after I've completed both rides. Just so I have some time to sit and marinate on my experience. Obviously, I've been on these rides many times, but it's actually been a little while since I've been on them, to be honest with you. But either way, see you in 24 hours. Okay, it's 24 hours later, almost on the dot. We're going back into Magic Kingdom. I already checked the app. Pirates of the Caribbean is operating. They're sitting at about 35-minute wait. I'm gonna stop in Starbucks, get me a coffee, a little afternoon pick me up, and let's make our way over to Pirates. All right, guys, just spoke to a cast member. I asked them about the new CEO, Josh Tomorrow. They're excited. I'm excited. He was a parks guy. He came through the parks. So, you know, hopefully he shows a little extra love to the parks. We'll see. The greatest view on earth. A great way to tell if whatever park you're going to is busy, just walk into the Starbucks. If the Starbucks is crazy busy, the whole park's gonna be busy. Believe it or not, it's a Tuesday. This is not busy. This is actually just regular old day.
Iced Dubai Mocha.
Right here.
Thank you. Enjoy, Daniel.
All right, guys. This is what I got. I said, what is this called again?
The Dubai Mocha.
Dubai Mocha.
Emma, I have your grande.
Looks good. Dubai Mocha. It's pretty good. 7 out of 10. Okay, so remember for the rides, we're doing the queue. We're gonna rate the queue. We're gonna rate our ride experience, and we're gonna give it a nostalgia score. So 3 separate metrics, okay? Okay, here we are approaching Pirates of the Caribbean. Looks like it's operating just fine. Let's take a ride on the pirate ship. Oh, sorry. All right, we're sitting at about a 25-minute rate. And I'm so tired from working, I can't even talk right. Just one of the best rides. The smell of the water. The smell of the water is legendary here. Very nostalgic. Okay, I've changed my mind. Instead of doing a score for the 3 metrics, queue, ride experience, and nostalgia, we're just gonna do a versus. So like the queue in Pirates versus the queue in Haunted Mansion, the ride experience in Pirates versus the ride experience in Mansion. And whoever wins 2 out of 3 wins the versus. Guys, a little pro tip. If you're on a ride and you want to take your drink, you can take it in the line in the queue, and at the end they always have somewhere to throw out your drink before you get on the actual ride. Oh, I hit my arm there. Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Find the pirates. Pirate muskets. Oh, there we go. Pirate's life for me. What is yo ho? Yo ho, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Alright, getting off the ride.
But who can tell what day
And into the gift store. Alright, now this is one of my favorite gift stores in all of Disney World. Very well themed, lots of cool art. I mean, look at these maps. I mean, tell me that's not a man cave piece right there. So, I'm down here taking a All right, let's take a look at some of the cool stuff they have here. They got this cool little set right here. It's like a toy. Very cool. Get this signed by Johnny Depp. Might be worth some money. You guys know I collect the ornaments, but Spirit jerseys is probably up next for me. They are made for men and male and females. So this right here might be the first one. This is beautiful, man. Again, these run for about 80 bucks at the park. All right.
You guys are quite. I see. I heard like enough for my bicycle.
Okay, just got off of Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm gonna make my way out of the park. I will choose a winner as I get closer to my car. And that's pretty much it. Just for the record, Magic Kingdom is in need of an expansion. So thankfully, they'll be creating Villains Land behind Haunted Mansion. And also in, behind Thunder Mountain, they're also gonna extend it too. So that's good, because what happens is that it's a Tuesday and it's like a lot of bottlenecks and it just feels overcrowded. So Magic Kingdom needs to expand for sure. Okay, making my way back to the car. Let's pick a winner. If I had to pick between, for the queue, between Haunted Mansion and Pirates of the Caribbean, the winner is gonna be Pirates of the Caribbean. Here's why. If you notice, when you're in the line for Haunted Mansion, you don't really get a lot of queue. What you get is a little bit of queue right where the cemeteries and the graves start, and then you're just basically on the ride. I will admit, on Haunted Mansion, when you're gonna get on the actual little seated pods to go on the attraction, that little part of the queue is unbelievable. Unbelievable theming, masterpiece theming. But Pirates wins because the theming, while not as detailed in that portion of Haunted Mansion, Pirates wins because it's just simply a longer queue. And plus, they got the Yo-Ho song going, which I like that song. Okay, ride experience. Obviously, the ride experience here at Pirates in Disney World is an all-time classic. Is it better than the Pirates of the Caribbean? I believe, and I may be wrong, the Pirates of the Caribbean over at Disneyland Tokyo, that is a newer version. I believe it uses the same technology and it's the same ride experience as like Rides of the Resistance, where it's trackless but in the water. Amazing ride. One of my bucket list rides. Haunted Mansion, while it doesn't have that little drop in the beginning like Pirates of the Caribbean does, to me is a superior ride experience. Here's why. I noticed when I was riding Haunted Mansion, I said to myself, what is it about this ride or this attraction that I love so much? I'm a little bit biased because you guys know that I'm a horror movie fan, a big horror movie fan. So this might be my bias talking a little bit, but whoever designed that ride, and I'm gonna look them up when I get home, they did an absolute masterpiece job. One of my favorite components, if not my favorite component of Haunted Mansion, is the ride's depth. What do I mean by that? Whenever you're on the track, if you notice, your line of sight, there's always dead. You're going up the track, there's a hill with ghosts and goblins and whatnot, and you can see up a hill, a proverbial hill. The shot of the hallway that looks like The Shining. What else? The shot when you're going over the dance party with the ghosts and all that, and you're looking down upon them. What that does for me as the rider, it makes me feel like I'm in a gigantic mansion. When the ride area is probably not as big as it's making it feel like. There goes the monorail, Adam. Toward the end of the ride, when you're kind of leaning back and you see all of the open field with the ghosts and the goblins. Every time you look at your line of sight, you look at either a gravesite or headstones. It's always followed up with headstones behind it and different layers of elevation. So for me, plus obviously the haunted component, the darkness of the ride, the fact that it's so dark but yet you can see almost everything, makes Haunted Mansion slightly a superior ride. And not only that, but Pirates, I think, needs to get updated, not reimagined, updated to maybe fit more modern times. Maybe one day they can switch it over to the one like in Tokyo Disneyland. That would be awesome. Okay, so now we're tied 1-1. We got the queue, Pirates winning. We got ride experience. We got Haunted Mansion winning. Last metric, and again, in the future for ride versus, for Disney World ride versus, I may add another metric. I don't know. If you have any suggestions for metric, put it down low. Comment. Okay, so now we got to grade nostalgia. Okay, for me, when you're talking about which ride is more nostalgic, there goes the monorail. It's very hard to decide. Haunted Mansion is a Magic Kingdom Walt Disney World opening day ride, October 1st, 1971. Pirates of the Caribbean did not come till 2 years and about 2 months later in December of 1973. If I was to pick which one for me personally is more nostalgic, I'm gonna go Haunted Mansion because of, I think my love for the horror genre is sort of coming out here, and is one of the reasons why I think that it slightly edges Pirates of the Caribbean for nostalgia. Another reason why I have Haunted Mansion winning the nostalgia category and winning the overall competition 2-1, you just can't beat Haunted Mansion when you're getting on the actual ride. That feeling you get, you can't beat it. The music is also very good, just like Pirates of the Caribbean. So ultimately, in the first inaugural Daniel Into the Danny Disney World ride versus, your winner is Haunted Mansion, beating out Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a tough competition. It's a tough call. If it would have been Haunted Mansion in Small World, Haunted Mansion wins. Not even, there's no doubt about it. But overall, that's pretty much it for today. Little bit of a frustrating time getting this video done, but we got it done. No big deal. Like, subscribe, comment down below which you prefer, Pirates of the Caribbean or Haunted Mansion. I'm out. See you tomorrow.